Hello all, I am the Holand Phantom, and in today's video we're going to be taking it back to the 2011 format, featuring the Senior World Champion Christopher Kahn's deck, Reshiphlosion, and on the other side we have the Stage 1 Rush deck, affectionately known as MegaZorD, featuring Yanmega, Zoroark, and Donphan, and it will be represented by Donphan in this video. Okay, let's get into the battle. Okay, here we go. The battle is starting. Both players flipping over their starting Pokemon. The Donphan side's going to go first, starting with Yanma in the active spot, 2 Phanpy in the bench, and the first supporter of the turn is going to be Pokemon Collector to search the deck for any 3 basic Pokemon to add to the hand. The first one's going to be Zorua. Let's see what the other 2 are going to be. Yanma's going to be the second one, and another Zorua. That's going to be the 3 basic Pokemon to be added to the hand. I assume they're all going to be thrown onto the bench pretty soon. Maybe some energy also coming down to start evolving these Pokemon, hopefully starting as soon as the second turn. And there's no energy coming down. Oh, what a whiff. Okay, over to the Reshiram side. Player draws a card, starting off with a Cyndaquil in the active spot and Reshiram on the bench. They also start off with a Pokemon Collector, searching out for 3 basic Pokemon. And it's important to remember that in this version of the deck, the championship version, the only basic Pokemon played are Cyndaquil and Reshiram. There's not going to be any Cleffa in this version of the deck. Okay, so the 3 Pokemon searched are 2 Cyndaquil and another Reshiram. So again, like the first deck, hopefully starting on the following turn, these Cyndaquil are going to start evolving into Quilava, and maybe even Typhlosion if there's any rare candies in hand. All 3 basic Pokemon are being benched. And let's see if there's going to be any energy on this side of the field. No energy either! Both players whiffed energy on their opening turns. Okay, over to the other side. Let's see if any Pokemon start evolving. Yes, the active Yanma is going to evolve into the first Yanmega of the game. Professor Juniper is going to be the supporter for the turn, discarding the hand and drawing 7 brand new cards for the player. Professor Juniper being a reprint, essentially, of the original Professor Oak from the base set. Discarding the hand and then drawing 7 cards. Okay, another Yanma is going to be evolved into Yanmega and a fighting energy onto one of the Phanpy. And, okay, it's going to be the first knockout of the game. Yanmega Prime has the Insight Pokebody, meaning that if both players have the same number of cards in hand, it can attack for free, so it uses Sonic Boom to knock out Cyndaquil in the last turn. Over to the Reshiram side, Reshiram becomes the active Pokemon, and the supporter for the turn is going to be Sage's Training. Looking at the top 5 cards of the deck, the player can keep 2 of the cards, and then discard the other 3. This is a good supporter to search out whatever you may need from the deck, while also discarding any fire energies to load up the discard with some fire for the Typhlosion to use. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier that one of the Cyndaquil has evolved into the Typhlosion with the rare candy. Let's see what the next play is going to be. Oh, still no energy coming down! Wow, it's going to be pretty bad for the Reshiram side. No energy whatsoever. Back over to the other side. Let's see if Yanmega can attack again for free. Pokemon Communication is going to swap out a Bouffalant from the hand into... Let's see what the player's going to search out. A Donphan, okay. The Phanpy is going to evolve. Donphan's a really good Pokemon. It only needs a single energy to start using its Earthquake attack, doing a pretty hefty 60 damage for a single energy, but it does come with the downside of hitting all of its bench teammates for 10 damage each. Okay, Yanmega's Pokebody is active again because both players have the same number of cards in hand, so it can Sonic Boom for free, hitting Reshiram for 70 damage. Back over to the other side. Hopefully, Reshiram's going to have some fire coming into play this turn, because it really needs some. What's the play going to be? Professor Juniper! Okay, hopefully this will be able to draw the player some fire energy. There we go. Drawing the 7 brand new cards. Maybe if they're lucky, they can also get another rare candy and a second Typhlosion to get another Typhlosion into play. But even a Quilava will be fine, honestly, because on the following turn after that, Quilava can evolve into Typhlosion, just as long as Typhlosion comes into play, because it's really good at accelerating fire energy from the discard pile. Okay, a Rescue Energy comes onto the active Reshiram. Typhlosion activates its Afterburner Poke Power, recycling one of the discarded fire energies. I assume it was discarded with the Juniper earlier. Attaching to Reshiram, and now Reshiram can use its Outrage attack. Outrage does a base 20 damage, but also increases its power for each, what's it called? For each damage counter on Reshiram. So if it attacks now, it'd be doing a total of 100 damage to this Yanmega. 10 short of the one-hit KO because Yanmega has 110 HP. Okay, that's going to be the turn. Back over to the other side. Let's see if there's going to be any more evolution Pokemon coming down on the Donphan's side, or any more energy coming down as well. Players going over their options. Zoroark would be a really good Pokemon to use against Reshiram because it does have that foul play attack. Nothing happens actually. No supporters, no energies, no evolutions, but Yanmega does use a Sonic Boom to knock out Reshiram, taking another knockout on the Reshiram side. Reshiram is not doing so good this early in the game. Okay. Fire energy from the hand goes to the active Reshiram. The Typhlosion activates his Afterburner. And there we go. So it doesn't need to have all 3 energy to use this Blue Flare attack. The Outrage attack will be enough to knock out this Yanmega, but Reshiram does need to make a play if it wants to stay in the game. Okay, Pokemon Communication. Switching out one of the Reshiram from hand. So if they don't want the Reshiram, I assume they're going to be wanting an evolution. Either a Quilava or a Typhlosion. There it is, Typhlosion. That tells me that they should probably have the rare candy in hand. So we're going to be seeing a Typhlosion coming into play pretty soon. Okay, let's see their rare candy. Oh, that's not a rare candy, but it's actually a Junk Arm. Might as well be a rare candy. Junk Arm can discard 2 cards from the hand, there they go, to search out any trainer from the discard pile. So this is going to be the rare candy. There it is, yeah. Rare candy has been gotten from the discard pile. So now we're going to have the second Typhlosion come into play. So that means that the Reshiram side can accelerate 2 discarded fire energies from the discard pile. Okay, and Juniper's going to be the supporter for the turn. Discarding the hand again and drawing 7 brand new cards. Okay, so it looks like in this turn they turned it around. 2 Typhlosions. Wow! Okay, here we go. Another rare candy for the 3rd Typhlosion. And another Reshiram. Oh, wow. Okay, they really turned it around in this turn. With 3 Typhlosions, even if they don't have any energy in hand, they can use all 3 of their Afterburners to quickly accelerate 3 energies to power up Reshiram's Blue Flare attack. So that was a great turn. Okay, so we see an Afterburner attaching a fire energy to the bench Reshiram. The active one hits Yanmega with the Outrage attack, knocking it out. Okay, another Yanmega comes up to the active spot from the Donphan's side. Player draws. Let's see what the next turns are going to be. Sorry, the next plays are going to be. Okay, the first Zoroark comes into play. Like I said earlier, Zoroark does have that foul play attack, needing 2 colorless energies. There's 1 fighting energy. Foul play can copy any attack of the opposing Pokemon, so by attacking into Reshiram, it can copy the Blue Flare and hit Reshiram for 120 damage. Pokemon Reversal was a trainer flipping a coin landing heads, so can swap out one of the benched Pokemon for the active. So the player chose Typhlosion, and then hitting it with Sonic Boom, dealing 70 damage to the Typhlosion, hoping to strand it in the active spot. But honestly, with all this much energy acceleration, it can retreat pretty easily. Player draws. Let's see what the play is going to be. Yeah, they have more than enough energy to retreat this Typhlosion. At least I think they do. Okay, Sage's Training, drawing top 5 cards of the deck, choosing 2 and then discarding the other 3. That could be more fire energy in the discard pile to be used by Typhlosion. Yeah, really, in these past couple of turns, Reshiram really turned it around after having such a pretty slow start. Okay, and while we wait for the player to go over their options, just wanted to remind you that if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, just help the channel grow, and just let me know what you thought about the battle down in the comments below. I always love hearing what you guys think about these. they're still weighing their options. That tells me that they have a lot of options available to them in hand. Okay. We see one Afterburner. Okay, that's going to be one energy coming up to the active Typhlosion. There's going to be the manual attachment from the hand, so Typhlosion will be able to retreat. Yep, there he goes, retreating, sending up the Reshiram from earlier with 2 fire energies on it, so there are still 2 Afterburners remaining on this side of the field to accelerate 2 more energy. Yeah, and there they are. The other 2 Afterburners are activating, so one of the fires is going up to the active Reshiram, so it will be able to use its blue flare attack and knock out this Yanmega in 1 turn. And the second fire energy is going to the benched Reshiram, getting it ready for the following turn. Another Reshiram goes onto the bench. And yeah, they really got it together. That Pokemon reversal from last turn didn't really slow them down. Blue Flare knocks out Yanmega, taking another prize. Okay, next Pokemon coming up, it's going to be that Zoroark. If it has another energy attached, it will be able to use that Foul Play. There it is, and it will be able to copy that Blue Flare attack, knocking out Reshiram in a single attack. Pokemon Collector is going to be the supporter for the turn, searching out 3 basic Pokemon. Here we go, 2 Buffalons so far. Let's see what the third one's going to be. They're still searching. 3 Buffalons, okay. Interesting. It may be possible that some of their other basic Pokemon may be in the prizes. So 2 of the Buffalon are coming down. Buffalon's really good as a revenge killer because it does have that, revenge attack. Able to hit for 90 damage if one of its teammates was knocked out in the previous turn. Okay, the Foul Play did knock out the Reshiram, taking another prize for the Donphan side. Another Reshiram comes up, and it's pretty ready to go. A Rescue Energy comes down onto it, so we'll be able to use its Blue Flare attack to one-hit KO the Zoroark. And with 3 Typhlosions on the bench, they can easily power up the other Reshiram as well. Let's see what the play is going to be. Probably, once again going over their options in hand. Yeah, once Typhlosion and Reshiram get up and running, they don't really need supporters anymore. I say that and then they play Pokemon Collector. Probably searching out more Reshiram. But like I was saying, yeah, once you get the 2 or 3 Typhlosions up and running, you don't really need supporters anymore because they can keep the deck going by recycling the fire energy that Reshiram needs to attack. This is a really good deck. One Reshiram comes out of the deck, goes onto the bench. All 3 Typhlosions activate their Afterburners. So 3 fire energies are going to come down onto the brand new Reshiram, and just like that it was powered up, ready to use its Blue Flare on the following turn. The active one attacks the Zoroark, discarding 2 fire energies and taking another knockout. Okay, on the other side, one of the Buffalon is going to come up as the new active Pokemon. If it gets a double colorless energy, it will be able to use its Revenge attack to hit Reshiram for 90 damage. But actually, it won't be enough to knock it out because Reshiram does have 130 HP. And yeah, there's the double colorless energy. Junk Arm. Okay, Junk Arm will discard 2 cards from hand. What are they going to search out from the discard pile? What do they have? Oh, it's a Pokemon Reversal! Pokemon Reversal, if it works, they can pull up one of the benched Pokemon. Here's the coin flip. Tails! It didn't work. Okay, Professor Oak's new theory is going to let the player shuffle their hand away and draw 6 brand new cards. Maybe they'll get lucky and draw into another Pokemon Reversal that will land heads this time. Let's see what the cards are going to be. Alright, here we go. Or maybe even another Zoroark. Okay, yeah, there is another Pokemon Reversal. Here's the flip, and it's heads this time, bringing up the damaged Typhlosion, so it will be getting knocked out by Buffalon's Revenge attack. Yeah, and there's the next Zoroark getting ready for the following turn if it has the double colorless energy to use its foul play attack. Bouffalant attacks with Revenge, hitting Typhlosion for 90 damage and knocking it out. Reshiram comes back up, and it's already fully powered up from the previous turn. Let's see what the play is going to be this time. With 2 Typhlosions, they can't power him up. Sorry, they can't power up Reshiram in a single turn if they don't have the manual attachment from hand. But it looks like it wasn't an issue this turn. 2 Afterburners activate. 1 fire to each of the benched Reshiram. So one of them is ready to use its blue flare attack, and the other one's going to be ready to go in the following turn. Yeah, it's pretty hard to stop this parade of Reshiram once they get going. Blue flares the attack, discarding 2 fire energy and knocking out Bouffalant in a single hit. Yeah, there's really not much that can stand up to a Reshiram's attack. Fortunately, Donphan is one of those few Pokemon that can stand up to it. It does have 120 HP, but it also has the Pokebody Exoskeleton, reducing all damage it takes by 20, so Blue Flare would only hit it for 100 damage. The attachment for the turn is going to be double colorless energy onto the benched Zoroark. It looks like the player just drew that energy, otherwise I'm sure they would have brought up the Zoroark to attack. Okay, Junk Arm gets back a switch, switches out the Donphan to bring up the Zoroark, and now Zoroark will be able to knock out the Reshiram. Judge is going to be the supporter, shuffling away both of the players' hands, and both players now draw 4 cards. Hopefully, the Donphan side will draw some good ones, while at the same time disrupting the Typhlosion side. But like I said earlier, it really doesn't matter at this point. With 2 Typhlosions and 3 Reshiram on the field, they don't need much in hand to keep the deck going. It's already pretty strong as it is. Foul play is going to be the attack, copying the Blue Flare, knocking out Reshiram in a single hit. Another prize taken for the Donphan side. Another Reshiram comes up. Oh. And yeah, that one's already ready to go. So it's a given that the Zoroark is going to go down. But let's see if there's going to be any more plays being made. The Afterburners activate, attaching 2 discarded fire energy to the benched Reshiram, so that one is ready to go as well. Just in case anything goes wrong, we got 2 fully powered up Reshiram to Blue Flare. Speaking of Blue Flare, there it is, discarding 2 fire energy and knocking out the Zoroark. And there's nothing left on the Donphan side that can one-hit KO anything on the Reshiram side. But Donphan is going to have the advantage here because it will be able to deal first damage to this Reshiram. Okay, and the player's going to attach a fighting energy, so if it gets a third energy on the following turn, it can use its heavy impact attack, hitting for 90 damage. Professor Oak to shuffle the hand away, hopefully drawing some good cards for the following turn. So, if my math is right, okay, so Donphan will be able to hit for 60 this turn. Reshiram won't be able to return the KO with its Blue Flare because, like I said earlier, Exoskeleton will protect Donphan for at least 1 turn. So it looks like Donphan might actually be able to pull it off on the following turn. Let's see what the play is going to be. Okay. Yep, and there's the 2 Typhlosions activating their Afterburners, attaching 2 fire energies to the active Reshiram, so it's now ready to use its Blue Flare attack, but there's got to be something else they can do, because if they don't protect this Reshiram, it will be going down in the following turn. Oh, plus power! Okay, that's going to increase the attack power of his Blue Flare, and a second one! Okay, that's the game right there. It totally cancels out Donphan's Exoskeleton, and there's the handshake. Wow. That was such a close battle. I honestly thought that Donphan had it at the end, but, well, I just couldn't pull it off. Gotta say, I'm such a baby sometimes because the Donphans make me cry. I'm sorry I had to make that joke. Alright, well, like I said earlier, please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video to help the channel grow, and let me know what you thought about the battle down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, this is the Whole and Phantom logging out.